Hello and welcome everybody back to the Dumbass class with me, Dyslexic Gamer. Now, we are going to go and listen to a contract, I believe. So, rather than travelling to go and do this mission, which doesn't really pay that much, we're going to go and do this one, which again, doesn't really pay that much, but this one's just a talk, which, yeah... the benefactor. Mr. Oliveira, thank you for honouring my request to meet. I am Anna Maureen Scintella. You've heard of my family, I'm sure. Lady Scintella, this is a surprise. I would have expected a member of the Canopian royal family to even know who we were, let alone approach us in such a way. Oh, sorry, such an unorthodox manner. This isn't a traditional contract. I don't need Constar asking questions. Besides, there's no reason to involve the Mercenary Review Board. I already know that I want to hire you. I have I have piqued your interest. Oh, sorry, have I piqued your interest, Commander Lexus? Certainly, Lady Scintilla. We wouldn't be here if you hadn't. I'm pleased to hear it. The job that I have for you is a relatively simple one. I need you to recover something for me, and I need it done quietly. In exchange for your services, I will pay down the interest on your rather sizable loans, and I will buy the briefing room that you've been looking for. How did you know about... You know what? It doesn't matter. Just tell me what we're supposed to be recovering. This. Lady Scintilla's image is replaced on the screen by a grainy photograph of an enormous ground dropship. Ramshackled structures cling to it like barnacles. She's a derelict vessel, an Argo, one of only two ever made. For over 200 years she's been lying in a state on Exius, a pirate moon in the heart of the frontier. I want her, and you're going to bring her to me. Yeah, and how exactly are we supposed to do this? I mean, that's a big ship, and she looks half cannibalized for parts. Look, I can see her ribs in the photo. I'm as enthusiastic about money as the next guy, but I'm a Mechs. I'm not an aerospace engineer, and I'll be damned if I can get that thing flying again. Relax, Mr. Ventura. I have an engineering staff on hand to attend to the Argo. They're led by Dr. Freya Mudrid. Freya Mudrid, that's what we're calling you. Freya Mudrid has built quite a reputation for herself in the frontier. You'll find the jump ship waiting for you at Alloway. It will carry you to the pirate moon, where you'll clear a path to the crashed ship. Dr. Mudrid and her team will get to work on the derelict, and you will protect them until the work is done. This should all be well within your capability, Commander Lexus, unless I've come to the wrong company, of course. You don't work on the frontier without learning how to deal with pirates. We can handle this job, no sweat. Then, I can see no reason why you shouldn't accept my offer. Do the job well, and there will be more work waiting for you upon your return. Mr. Oliveira will never find you a better opportunity than this one, than the one I'm offering. Commander Lexus, I promise you that. She isn't wrong here, this. We're looking for a lifeline, and I think this is the closest we're going to get. We can handle anything you throw at us, Lady Scintilla. I aim to prove that. Okay, Lady Scintilla, you've got yourself some mercs. I like this option. Very good. I'll forward your contract to Mr. Oliveira, or Ollie. Your reputation as a freelancer is well known within the magistry. Commander Lexus, I hope that you live up to it. The contract for Lady Scintilla is ready for our review. Now, this is a little bit of a pain because we haven't got any excuse me, we haven't got any missions here. Excuse me. And we can't exactly go flying around and pass up. You know, it's a lot of money. So, let's have a look at our mech bays. And let's see if we can improve what we have. So, refit. Because this is not acceptable. This is just... no. No. Now, I don't know how you're meant to fit 3 guns on here. They weigh so much. Maybe with no armor. It's doable. First things first, we're going to take off the long range 5s. I don't like them. We're going to take off the short range 2s, because again, I don't like them. I only have 1? Damn you, game. Why do you do this to me? Revert. I would like to see the ability to buy stuff whilst you're fitting out your mechs. I don't see the point in having to come to the shop and cancel what you were doing. It's just not needed. We're going to buy...
New weapon systems available.
We're going to buy an extra one. Just in case. Because we are going to want to do quite a few mods to some of them. So, you'll be gone, you'll be gone, and you'll be gone. The AC5 is a nice, is a nice weapon. Its minimum range is within the acceptable limit. Like the AC2 is a long-range sniper. This is like a medium. It says very long, I know, but 90 meters is quite close. So we're gonna go for. I mean, I could put in long range 10. They're 5 tons. We only have 4 tons available, so it's probably not a good idea. We'll put in one of these. Now we have another 2 tons. I could put in another one. I could. I'm just wondering what else we could get rid of, because this AC5 is a large part of this mech. You can't really go removing it. It kind of needs it. The jump jets, I personally would like to give it another one, but I don't think that's... Although, does it really need all these heat sinks? It was very rarely overheating, and it is very heat efficient. So if we took one off to gain ourselves a ton, And then if we put, let's say, another jump jet in, which apparently are only 5 tons, so if we put 2 jump jets in, we increase our mobility. We haven't increased our armor though, and that is a little bit scary. This thing doesn't have maxed armor on everything. Do I think this is acceptable? We could just put 1 jump jet on, which I think is also in an acceptable terms. So if we then increased by 5 key areas, what would we be looking at? We'd be looking better. That's not bad. That's actually not bad at all. I think we're going to go for that. Hopefully I haven't screwed us over with heat efficiency. I might have done. It is possible. The spider. I hate you so much, spider. I despise you in so many ways. So first things first, we're going to take off a jump jet each. And then we're going to add in armor. Now, as you can see, the game does spasticated things with the allocation of armor. Okay. So let's... That was it. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This thing's so shit. This thing really is just a bag of balls. Let's take off another set of jump jets. And then let's just, try to save whoever's in here from getting obliterated. Because this is just a death trap. Waiting to entomb one of my pilots forever. And I don't want that. I want my pilots to be out and fighting, so that's a little bit better. I will accept this.
Logged and noted.
Marvelous.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Didn't we just... Okay. Not sure what's going on there then. He should have disappeared and gone into work time, but never mind. So we'll go to a contract then, which is the only one we can really do is this one. So let's do it.
That, Commander. Course plotted.
I've got the financial report.
Excuse me, as I drink some delicious iced coffee. So, that's our financial report. Ah, you don't actually pay for stuff that's in storage. Okay. I was wondering. No, we're going to keep it as square. I'm not paying them an extra 100 grand. No. In what world, sir? Are you mad? This is worrying. We may not have our mechs ready in time. Ah, glorious. Banging noises draw you to the shared mech warrior bunks, where you find Decker disassembling one of the Leopold's internal walls. There are already several panels neatly stacked beside him. He pauses, then explains there's a few cubic meters of dead space back here. I'm making room so we can stretch out without, hitting the bunk. As reasonable as it sounds, the banks aren't going to like you modifying their property. Well, I'm going to set aside 20 grand. You look Decker in the eyes. You know how the chain of command works. You have to clear changes like this before you start. He shrugs. Well, can I? You look over Decker's work. It's cleanly done, with no hazards. Take a break until I make a decision. During the chat with Darius, you compare the cost of the fine to the benefits to the mech warriors, and you decide it's worth it. You lose 20 grand. You gain 1 morale. Now, I was wondering, I don't actually think... So, when you pay for a morale increase, I think that increases the bar where it says morale. I think you can go into combat with 3 vigor uses, or... sorry, not vigor. Vigilant uses, or 3 position shots. I don't think that actually did it. I think we just go into combat with 1 extra. Because it's only just gone over, look. It's like a tiny little nib over the line. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? It wouldn't be the first time. So yeah, our mechs are not going to be ready. In fact, we may have to wait here a month. Which... is bad. This is not good. I was not expecting. Oh my god.
Got something you want done?
King Wolf, look at you.
Orders?
Yes, Commander.
Waiting for orders.
Standing by.
I'm getting you even though you've only got 1 guts. I'm hiring you just because of how you look.
New
and
mech
your name.
warriors available.
King Wolf, moving out. I am the king of wolves. Ooh, I saw some stuff that would look quite nice on my mech. So we've got, you can buy parts. Partial mech warrior. Salvage. Well, mech. They're all crap. That's the only one I would buy, and I wouldn't buy it. Because it's 35 tons. That's the only reason I would. Ooh, LRM 5, which is kind of crappy, but it is a rare. It has a plus, so +1 stability damage. See, they normally do 2 per rocket. It's kind of crap. It's not exactly something I want. So moving on. There was nothing here. I was hoping. We can't do any more contracts, unfortunately, so we basically have to just sit here until next month rolls round. How depressing. I wish I'd gone and done the other contract now. I really, really do, and just earned ourselves a little bit of extra, bit of walking around money.
Got a new financial report for you, Commander.
I know, it's so sad. So sad. See, look, I think... Oh no, it actually won't. Or we can bring it down here, and yeah. So, maybe it doesn't actually increase the overall... I thought it did. 7 days until...
We're almost completely out of
Shut
cash.
up. We are not. We're perfectly fine. You need to stop complaining and bitching and whining. Be quiet.
That work
There
order
we go.
you submitted is complete.
So, mech warriors. Let's have a look at our XP, because we have some to
Yes,
spend.
Commander.
So, first things first. Oh. We only have enough to get
Mech
1.
warrior training complete.
Commander,
Well, that's sad. So what I normally do is take everyone up to
Training
4.
confirmed, Commander.
I
Good to
like
go.
my people being jack of all trades.
Training complete.
Make them
waiting for orders.
make them as neutral as possible so they are completely the same.
Mech warrior training.
Because you're not
Good to
always
go.
you're not always guaranteed to have your mech warriors in the same
Training
mech
confirmed, Commander.
all the time. Sometimes they'll move around. Sometimes you'll find a new mech, and it's like, oh, okay, cool. I want my guy to go into the new mech, and it's not built the same. You know, it'll be close up. Commander, I'm setting a course for Lady Cintella's jump ship. It's strange though. This moon is taking us to Elias, whatever it is, doesn't appear on any of my maps, which led me to wonder, where exactly are we going and how do they intend to get us there? Sorry if you can hear rattling around, it's ice in my drink. That was one hell of a rough ride. My stomach is still doing somersaults. That's because those crazy bastards used a pirate point to get us here. If we had suffered a misjump, our stomachs would be the least of your concerns. The Leopold could have gotten irreparably mangled. Hell, we all could have been irreparably mangled. Nope, can't think of it. They showed us at the academy where the stuff of nightmares. Ah, hang on. There's something holovids they showed us at the academy were stuffs of nightmares. When exactly did you realise that Cintella's jump crew were planning on doing this? As we were approaching to dock the jump ship, it was a way of... As we were on our approach to the jump ship, it was a way out of the position to use any... we were way out of position to use any legitimate jump points. Putting two and two together, I guessed that we were going to do it. So here's the $1 million C-bill question. Why did I say dollar? Here's the million C-bill question. Why didn't you say anything about the jump before we jumped? Because it wouldn't have mattered if I had. We can't afford to turn this job down. Given the situation, I figured that ignorance was probably bliss. We'll talk about this later, Mayor, but for now, what's done is done. We're here, and there's money to be made. Let's focus on the task at hand. The Argo crash site. It's here, smack dab in the middle of a pirate stronghold. The ship, the stronghold, and everything around it belongs to some self-styled bandit queen called Grim Sybil. Her gang is the closest thing that this planet has to a ruling council. Grim Sybil? Is that supposed to be scary? It sounds like some kind of name you'd choose out of a hat. What do their defences look like? They're patchy at best. I don't think that moon gets a lot of visitors. They have strong anti-air cover, but little in the way of ground defences. I'm seeing lots of vehicles, but battle mech activity looks light. So the pirate base has vehicles and turrets and maybe a few battle mechs. Got it. Keep going. The entire structure is surrounded by radar guided anti-aircraft guns. Your first task: take down the radar towers so that Samir can approach the derelict. After you've secured the crash site, she will dock with the Argo and drop off the engineering team. And then they'll miraculously get a 200-year-old wreck flying again. Lady Scintilla has a massive stack of seed bills that they will. For what it's worth, I believe that her chief engineer can pull it off. I'd never heard of the Doctor before Lady Scintilla mentioned her, but I did some digging after our meeting, and she was telling the truth. The Doc's got quite the reputation. Supposed to be some kind of frontier, frontier engineer, wonder kid, and a genius at bringing dead ships back to life. I'll believe it when I see it, but for what it's worth, I hope you're right. I hope she's as good as you say she is. Yeah, me too. Now that we're here, we've kind of committed to seeing the job through. I'll leave it to you, Dis. Good hunting on the moon's surface. I'll be keeping an eye on you from up here. Please, no more dialogue. Please, just we don't need it. We do not. Yeah, I'm liking this setup. I don't believe anyone has not been slightly modified. I may have fucked up with him, but armor is good. Well, armor's very good on him. The Vindicator, good armor, you know, nice amount of... This is a lunar surface. I am worried that they might not get rid of their heat well enough, but our armor is decent. It's not 9s, but 8s. It's alright. It will help us survive the battle. And this is one of the issues that you will come across as the player. Your mechs have to survive till the end. If possible, with everything intact. The AI doesn't care, so it can have maximum weapons on its mechs with minimal armor. So yes, they're glass cannons, but still, oh, they hurt. It's not nice. Let us begin. Begin the mission.
Command interface initiated.
Welcome to the shithole, Commander. It's every bit as charming as you'd expect a pirate-occupied moon to be. You'll find Grim Sibyl's radar stations just up ahead. Defenders appear to be limited to turrets and ground vehicles, for the time being, at least. We know Grim Sibyl has at least one lance of battle mechs, so be ready for anything. Be careful of the pirates' turrets as you make your way into the base. They pack a nasty punch, and they can also sensor lock your mechs. Aim for the turret generators. That'll be the fastest way to neutralise the threat. If I hadn't have just done a mission that we could have just got rid of that whole part of, but never mind. After the pirate radar stations are down, you'll have a clear approach to the Argo. Good hunting, Commander. Knock out the radar cover. Crush any pirate resistance and secure the derelict. I mean, do we need... There's a lot of unneeded nonsense in this game.
On the move.
And it is unneeded. There is fuck all point in it being there. You know, there really is no
Waiting
need.
for orders.
Moving to position.
But never mind, I like how our mechs look. bit of red. I would like to change the pattern at one point. I don't like the lines. I like the hint of red. I very much liked... oh, what was it called? I can't remember now. Sin City. That was it.
Orders.
Sin City. Yeah, I very much liked Sin City. So, I think if you come up here, actually, don't come quite as far. Because I don't want you being seen by all turrets. Can you not hit anything? No, that can't be right. Oh, it's just not telling me. Is that a bug? Now, it used to tell you if you could see, if you could... Most disappointed. Okay. I think we can. I don't know if I can hit with everything from here, but...
No one else saying this. Wake up, you idiots. We've got company.
Only with the AC front.
Driving giant battle mechs. We can't fight against.
Any more objections? Good. Get out there and fight.
I will hand it to her. I don't know, whoever she just shot. He was right. They're driving giant battle mechs, and we're got what exactly? It's like it's a little bit cruel. Oh no! Can you only get to... Like, I don't want you in line of sight of the turrets, because they will just fire at you, but...
Engaging jump jet.
Do it. Unfortunately, I need you. Good point. How do you look with only one? Because you've only got one turret now. You've got a little bit odd. Oh well. Never mind. I would like you to fire at that. Now it's got 55 health. So you definitely don't need to fire all of these things. That will generate loads of heat.
Engaging target.
Hopefully he doesn't miss. Because that would also be very sad.
Target building destroyed.
The game likes to hold a bit of suspense, hold you in the grasps. Sometimes, at least.
Waiting
Glitch.
on you, Commander.
Glitch, 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 glitch. What can you do, Glitch? You can get up here, and I think that's a good idea. But what could you fire at? See, look, you can... odd.
No sweat.
Now, because this is a lunar surface, getting rid of heat is going to be so difficult. So what's this? 40, 65, well 90. Okay, so if we fire everything, we should destroy it. Be gone. I could have probably got rid of one of the medium lasers and had a rocket instead. It was an option.
Good to go.
And it is a valid option. I just didn't feel like it. There's a turret over here, which watch out for. You do need to go and kill it. I don't know where it is, but it will fire missiles at you. Or sometimes, like, a bug happens and one of the turrets survives, which is terrifying. Because later on, you'll be overdoing the main mission, and one of the turrets over here just fires at you constantly. Can we see it now? Oh no, it's a vehicle. Maybe this time it blew up. That's also possible. I shouldn't think you can hear the birds outside, but that is quite amusing. Amusing thinking that our mech warriors have got like bird songs playing in their cockpits whilst they're... Somehow I don't see it happening, but amusing nonetheless. Sure, people. I would like... Now the only problem with jumping is... Okay, so let's say you don't move and you just fire at that. I don't really see the point. I would rather you move. Let's let someone
Ready for
else
orders.
move first and see if they can uncover anything else. You honestly cannot uncover anything else over there, for fuck's sake.
What's up, boss?
So Decker, what could you see if you decided to run? For some reason it says you would uncover very little, which is so much sadness. So much sadness. So if you don't sprint, you can come to here. Do it for me. I know you're only a little mech, I know. Inspired. Luna. We're still not going to fire at that. There's no point firing at that just yet. Stay defensive and just prepare. Right. Come over here and brace. It is a bit odd with the AC5 on one side. Because it's kind of designed to
What
be
can I do for you?
symmetrical, I feel. Glitch, come over here, and you're actually just going to let your heat cool off. Which, you know, it's fine. I don't mind having to
Standing by.
let my mechs cool down. This is a lunar world, so it's completely different. But when you're in a fight with a lot of mechs, you don't want to be... I mean, it's alright if you can get into melee range, because at least then you can do damage and lose heat. Right, people. Let's have a look what you are all
Yes,
going
Commander.
to do. Actually, I would like you to reserve. Because one of their guys is going to move forwards as well, so we might as well let him. Because there's no time limit, so just... there's no point in rushing.
Receiving you.
Now, I can move you up.
Good to go.
Or, aha, you would finally be in range, would you? Then move.
More potential
And
salvage.
actually, you're protected from the vehicle as well.
Target
But
confirmed.
admittedly, I'm not too happy with only having 14 shots. I think it's 12 now. I think it fires 2 each time, so it's not great. But don't worry, we will deal with him very, very soon. Oop, not there. Please, not there. Over here. Now, it might just be your AC5 that could be fired. It is. How sad. Fire.
Engaging target.
Meh.
I hear ya.
Glitch. Over here, please. And fire upon the foe. Yeah, just your large laser, please.
Here we go.
Good. Bye-bye.
Target destroyed.
Yes, it's a very nice, dark, burning ruin. I don't know, who knows. So we're going to reserve Decker until the very last turn. Because I have plans for Decker. Hopefully he will not ruin these plans with his smallness, but he might. Reserve until the last turn. I want all the enemies to have their shots and to move. Okay, this is all perfectly fine. Oh, hang on. It should be alright. Oh, hang on, it might not. Hitting the sides, so he should be okay. It's if they hit the back that he's not. In fact, the chevrons do show you on the mech itself when they attack. Please go and stomp on him. Stamp on him. I want him crushed. Thank you.
Locked on for physical attack.
And this is why I wanted Decker to wait until the last turn.
One for the scrap heap.
Because that's the end of this round, isn't it? Oh look, it's Decker's turn again.
Ready for orders.
Stamp here, stamp here. Stamp here, stamp here. So, you can... Oh, holy fuck. It didn't die? Uh-oh. I've never seen that happen before. Oh shit. Huh. That's a new one on me.
Waiting for orders.
In however long I have played this game, I have never seen any vehicle withstand. Huh. That's worrying. So glitch. But I need you to do more. So if you jumped, which would give you heat, you might as well come all the way up.
I leap. I soar.
You certainly do, Glitch. You certainly do. I mean, just to point out here, we're on the moon. Oh, I suppose the moon would have some gravity, depending on the size of it. Because I was going to say, we take off. I don't see any thrusters firing us back down. So. Really, we would still overheat. Okay. So, I will have you fire at... Yes. We will go with that. Sure.
Got it.
Hopefully this thing dies. Oh. Wow. It was more badly damaged than I thought. Oh, Glitch. You missed? Why? Sorry, I need to stir my drink every now and then. I apologise. Although, it's no longer in a glass, so it doesn't rattle. Or it doesn't jingle. So, you sir. Oh, yes, you're in range of enough stuff. I would very, very, very much like for you to disappear. So, how much armor are we talking? 45? Yeah, I think... Actually, turn that on, turn that off. And yes. Just in case.
Engaging target.
Oh, didn't even need to. Overkill.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Oh well.
Commander.
The pirates got nailed. Sure.
Position confirmed.
Sure. As long as we can take out the people who might fire at Decker, that's fine. That's a 3, and that's a 2. Now the only thing is that Decker's going to have his turn. So let's try and take this out. What was that? You fired... You might have hit Earth. Well, actually saying that, this isn't the moon. It's just a moon. So... Sorry. That was completely wrong.
Orders.
Go and stamp on him and make sure, in fact, go from there. Yes. Make sure you stamp on his back. Where the fuel tanks are. Yes. Yes, this... Brilliant.
Putting my weight
Stamp
into
here,
it.
stamp here, stamp here. Ah, marvellous. Look, there they go.
Reporting. 1-1. One less vehicle.
Well done. Admittedly, I am doing better than I normally am. Like, normally I have... oh, I hate it that it does that. Normally, Decker has lost a limb or two by now. Poor old Decker. He has a hard time of it. Oh dear, what happened there? I don't know. So, we can't fire all of this. But we can fire most of it. Fire!
Tell me what to shoot.
Well, some of your shit missed, which is kind of disappointing.
Commander?
I don't know how many rounds you can basically fart ass around here for. What? You swine! So yeah, sometimes a game will decide, nope, you're in the wrong.
Engaging
You've
target.
hit the wrong button. And admittedly,
Good to go.
if we can actually like let people's
Sounds smart. Cooling.
heat build down, I wouldn't complain.
Locked on target.
Because we are technically doing the mission. It's just a couple of my people have had a slight issue. 150, do it.
Firing.
See how much we can do. Not 150. Sad. Okay. Nighthawk, you can only shoot at that. Just fire one laser.
Engaging target.
You don't need to fire any more.
He's knocked out half our damned radar cover! You'd better get those LRMs online now, or you can learn what a belly full of laser fire feels like.
Oh, what happened there? Hang on a minute. What the fuck is that doing? Oh shit.
Firing. Full complement on enemy.
Why is that thing there? I don't remember.
I hear ya.
I'm wondering if the game had issues, like if they've patched it and certain things are now working, because this never used to happen. Okay, so we need to do 47 damage. So let's turn that off. In fact, let's just turn those two on. That's that gone. Hopefully it's the only one. I'll have to check. I shall have to make sure. Is there another one over here? Because this is normally there's one over here at the start of the game, not. They don't just bring out another one. Oh god damn you! Why do you keep doing that? Like I'm trying to. So I should then be able to shoot, but it doesn't let me because it's in story mode, which is just.
Got it.
Well, anyway, that's that done.
Building's trash.
Yes, yes it is. That's done, Commander. The AA guns are now down. Down for now. Get to the crash site and secure the area. Yes, we will. We will. Glitch, what are you doing?
Standing by.
Not sure what that was all about.
Aye aye.
Get moving.
Affirmative.
I'm okay. Oh. Wow.
Don't even
Jesus
tell me
Christ.
twice.
My iced coffee just tried to kill me.
Hunkering down.
Wow. I apologise. I may go and edit some of that out. We will have to see. Oh. I may be a little bit quiet for a moment as I try to
Moving out.
clear my airways.
Moving out.
Jesus. Wow. That was highly annoying and not enjoyable at the least.
Coordinates received.
I was just thinking, what better is there than sitting down, enjoying a nice iced coffee and playing some video games, and then fucking the iced coffee tried to kill me. Ugh. Try and come in at the same time, please. Decker,
Good to go.
move. You're holding up the line.
Uh-huh.
The crash site is secure. Samir, you've got a clear approach. 2 steps ahead of you, Exo. Watch yourself, Commander. I'm coming in hot. Try and muffle it by coughing away from the mic. I just don't know how loud that first cough came through, because that was quite close to the mic. I was not expecting it. The package has been delivered, Exo. I'm taking the Leopold to a safe distance before the pirates can get their guns up and running again. Roger that, Mayor. Doctor... Oh, it's Murad. Why? Dr. Murad, your team is clear to enter the derelict. I hear you, Mr. Oliveira. We're making our way inside now.
All right, people, you know what to do. Marines, clear the ship of pirates.
With pleasure, Dr. Murad. Yes, Commander.
No. No. Give me my turn to move up. Don't be a bastard now.
You betcha.
Don't be a bastard.
Position confirmed.
Oh, I thought the game was going to Judas me then. Actually, let's turn the camera around. Oh, I can't. Joy. So, there's a mech on this level that I want. I want it. I need it. Hopefully he won't brace. And no, it's not a Jenna. Certainly not a Jenna. We don't want a Jenna, not yet. No, I've got my eyes on something much, much nicer. You gonna brace? You did not brace. Okay.
What's up, boss?
Decker. Now, Decker, I despise you. Well, no, sorry. The spider. I despise the spider. It's so crappy. But you can... Oh dear, can you not? Where can you jump to? You've got quite a long jump distance. Surely you can... Like, I want you to jump somewhere where you can fire... Yeah, maybe not there. Where you can fire at the enemy, but you're so far away that, you know, most of their weapons can't reach you. Probably not going to find that. So let's get him up here. And we'll take some shots at the Jenna.
Locking in all weapon systems.
Just to reduce its evasion, basically.
Negative damage.
Now, if we can get that evasion down to 2 before one of the big hitters decides to come along, that would be handy. Ooh. Don't you dare. Okay.
What's up, boss?
Can you even get a sight? No, you can't, unfortunately. Can you jump and get... Ooh, you can from there. So, do it. And then fire upon him. Yes, your chances are low. And I might just turn off Oh. Oh no. No. Well, that was less than impressive. Oh well. If this first round we can take out at least one of them, I would be really happy. But as you can see, they've got hardly any armor, so one direct
Waiting for orders.
good strike, and they're gone. They're not gonna last. Oh, glitch! No, can you not see him? Oh, this is just a travesty. Because he's braced, so there's also not much point you going for him. So if you sprinted... Okay, sprint over to there. I might not be able to see him with Nighthawk either. That thought has occurred to me. Ooh. You can, sort of. If you jumped... Ooh, that's better. But you could only hit him with the AC5 with a 65. It's not really good enough. Do you know what? I'm going to have you over here. I am wondering if we took off... No, because, well... If we took off all of our lasers, we could fit another large laser. Well, we could fit a large laser. But that's not really good enough.
Dr. Moran, the pirates have Alpha Squad pinned down in the Argo's main hallway. Bravo Squad is holding the door to engineering, but you better hurry up.
Sergeant, talk to me.
I'm loathed to leave Decker up there, and in fact I'm not going to. I would rather he jump away. He's got in, he reduced there. Now leave. Go. And brace yourself. Now normally brace would reduce a lot more heat. It's just lunar. And we are running hot mechs. So I may have made a small mistake. We'll have to see. Hopefully this turn we can take the Jenna down and we can take the Locust down. I think that's doable.
Receiving you.
You have already got a lot of heat,
I hear ya.
whereas Glitch, you haven't. Glitch, I would like you to jump to here.
Affirmative.
Now, if you were to shoot at him, you're shooting at his back, so you don't need to do that much damage. So, I think we're going to multi-shot. And we're going to fire at him and at him. And we're also shooting at the back, so we might kill two. I'm going to run the risk and have everything on. I don't really need everything on. So let's go B. A for the small laser. Medium laser, A. Medium laser, B. And then do we turn off? I'm going to run the risk.
Line them up and I'll shoot them down, Commander.
Ah, I don't think that was enough. I don't think that was enough. I should have put another... Damn. Ah, that was the risk I ran. That was the risk I ran. I should have committed myself to getting one... Ooh, that was a good hit.
Damage minimal.
But, well, it would have been a good hit if we weren't braced.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, I could have got a kill, but instead I went for nil. So I could come over here. I wouldn't. How are you going to hit that? I mean, really. So if we jumped, I mean, it would expose our back a bit too much. So come to
Jumping.
there. Which, yes, is going to put our heat up. I should probably stop jumping around so much. We're going to turn off the AC-5. And we're just going to fire the missiles.
Rear armor it is.
Ah, I could have probably just fired once. I wanted to make sure.
Destroyed.
Okay, so we have at the very least got rid of one mech this round. It's not enough. I'm putting that out there now. It's not enough. We can do better.
Damage minimal.
And I'm hoping Blackjack... sorry. Well, yeah, Nighthawk in the Blackjack will be able to prove this point by taking out the Jenna. So, it is pretty damn fucked. It's taken some damage. I think I'm going to precision this shot for the core. And wow. So I could actually move on up with the... So what's it got here? It's got 68. So that pretty much should kill it if it all hits in the same place. Let's turn off to medium laser. Yeah, to medium laser. Fire. Ah, be gone.
Enemy mech destroyed.
It was a good round.
Dr. Murad, what's happening?
It was a good round.
Come in, Doctor.
2 mechs down. Yeah.
A little busy. The pirates are dead. But so are half of my engineers. It's an unholy mess in here. Bodies everywhere.
Can you get the ship flying again? I need an update.
Look, do you want me to talk or do you want me to fix the damn ship? You do your job, I'll do mine.
I don't know if he can kill it in one, because he does less damage, but there's a chance. No, unfortunately not. I apologise if you can hear children in the background. I swear I'm not hurting any of them. It's summer, it's hot. I live nearish to the beach. Well, nearish, I live quite close actually. If it weren't for the fact I spent yesterday in the sun, and I plan to spend tomorrow in the sun, I would not be playing video games. But you can only get so much sun. Or at least I can with my skin. It's like, ooh. Yes, let's not go crispifying. And I will. I spend very little time in the sun. It's like, ooh. Holy Christ, how did you get that red? It's only been like 10 minutes. Okay, that is an exaggeration. It takes a bit longer than that, but sadly it's not by much. So we've got to do at least like 33 damage.
Targeting rear armor.
Goodbye.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Yeah, sadly I love the sun, but the sun does not love me. Ooh, structure exposed. That's not good.
My internals are taking a beating.
Good to go.
Glitch. You are very, very hot. And not in that sense. Well, actually, maybe you are. Your portrait has a pretty face. Maybe your body matches. I do not know. Right, so that should reduce your heat. Ugh. Well, it should reduce your heat by quite a bit.
I feel bad about shooting the little guys.
I know, but the little guys gang up on us.
Standing by.
Yes, be there so you're
Moving
facing
out.
the other way. Although I do have to check how much armor she has. And I do wonder, like, the game should be gorier. Every time you destroy a building, people should just float out. Because let's face it, you are destroying people's houses. Somehow I doubt they're gonna be just, yep, cool with this. No, you carry on. Carry on, Mech Warrior, you're only doing your job. No, no, no. Right.
Heading out.
Oh, are you all sprinting? Ew. Ah, but if you jump, you're not gonna jump.
Got it.
If you jump and brace, you'll lose some. Or am I meant to be killing? Ah, Deckard, you know what? Just brace.
Taking a protective stance.
You think you're gonna steal my ship, you miserable little scrub? Nobody steals from Grim Sybil. I'm gonna carve you up like a roast pig. That's a big mech. Yeah, but it's in terrible condition. Concentrate your fire, and you should be able to take it down. Yes.
Waiting for the shot.
That's the mech we want, and we're going to have it. Oh! Reserve.
Standing by.
They are not doing what I want. What are you doing? How do they know?
Ready for orders.
How do they know my plan? Brace. Everyone, reduce your heat
Waiting for orders.
to 0
Good to go.
and brace.
Bracing for impact.
Beautiful. Now,
Waiting for the right move.
what are they going to do? Are they going to wait for us, or are... You miserable son of a bitch. I didn't want to do this, but you are making me. Why?
Good to go.
So I could... Oh, actually, no I can't. Okay.
Coordinates received.
We will move up a tiny bit and prepare for them to do something that I didn't really want them to do, which is go round the side.
What can I do for you?
You can come here, because you are basically full armor, so you can take a bit of a pounding. And
Yes, Commander.
just brace and hope they don't actually come round this side. If they do, run. So, are you going to come into sensor range and fire at us? Good, good, you are. Yes, no, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, you really, darling.
Waiting for orders.
You have, like, no... I'm half tempted to see if I can jump round the back and obliterate his armor. So let's just say, if you were to shoot... What is his armor at the back? Oh, it is actually high enough. It is high... Yeah, it's high enough. Because it'd also be quite risky. Or would it? Let me just have a look. Let's say you jump over to here. I actually like that. Do it. Oh, I could... I could also shoot you in the back. Are you braced? No. Wouldn't matter anyway, because I'm firing in the back. Fire! Ah! Structure exposed. Huge jump jet destroyed. -1 evasion. Oh no, you were braced. Okay. But again, it doesn't matter because I'm shooting her in the back. Now,
Waiting on you, Commander.
glitch. Can you jump? And then shoot him in the back. Like, I'm not so much worried about her. I want you protected. But if we could take him out straight away, I'd quite like that. I really would. So how much damage do you do? More than enough, I should think, to go through his armor. So if you did a precision... I probably don't even need to waste a precision, but let's do it anyway. Fire!
This should be good.
Structure exposed. Injury. Oh my days, we took...
Bang, you're dead.
Oh no, it's only a pilot injury. Shouldn't he get another pilot in? Oh no, he is completely... We killed him. Huh. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, glorious. Glorious. What would be the chance? Yeah, do it. Now. Ooh. That's a bit rough. But it won't kill her. Okay. Take one laser off.
Engaging target.
Did that take the arm off and do... No, it didn't. Okay. I was wondering.
Standing by.
Decker, brace. If you can stay out of this fight, good. So we've done no injuries to her yet. Which is... Ooh, shit. No. No. Okay, no, it's alright. It was a punch. It still might be bad, but...
Internal structure damage.
Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. Reserve, we may need you. You are a bit far, actually.
Receiving you.
Let's get you over here.
Confirmed.
So if we need you, you can actually run over and help us. I might even move you further next time. We'll have to see. Look, there's no enemy to have a turn, so don't worry. Right, so if you were to punch, you can't move anywhere else. Okay. Now. Yes, I know it's got shoddy maintenance. I'm going to say... Do it. Turn around. Smack her.
For physical attack.
Now, I'd like to try and knock her down
I hear ya.
first. Is that the right leg? Left leg. That. See, I don't want to destroy her leg. Do it, but try not to destroy her leg, please.
Going toe
Punch
to toe.
her. I don't think... Oh, no. Good. That was the leg that was destroyed. So, what should happen now is she'll get knocked down. She'll take an injury. We can then destroy a leg. She'll get knocked down and take an injury. So, Nighthawk. I would like you to come to here and see what you can fire at. Arm and torso, fine. Either side torso is fine. The center we want to leave as pristine as possible. So 22%. We're going to add on another laser. How much armor is there? Another Ooh, that was structure. Good. Now, was that pilot injury? Yes, pilot injury.
Enemy mech.
Good.
Critical damage.
That's 2
detected.
injuries. So, she's going to get up. That's fine. She should have...
Oh, that hit meat.
Pilot injury's not good. Okay, great. That's less than perfect. Now, Decker, come up, please. What's the armor like? The only issue is you might kill. We'll hope you don't. A precision shot, please. So if you were to fire, you would only need 1 laser if you hit the leg. What's the torso looking like? The torso could take 2 hits. So, yeah, I think fire at the leg.
I copy.
Oh, you stupid son of a bitch. Nighthawk. Please. With a precision shot. Fire at, I mean, I could try and take out the arm. No, fire at the leg, please. Remove the AC5. Don't put that on there. What?
Engaging target.
Oh, why can no one... Heat sink destroyed.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
That's all well and good, but you're not firing on the bloody legs. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
Come over here. Because I can't do another precision shot. So... Luckily, she's firing at the side with the most stuff left. Fire. Just hope that you hit a leg enough. Pilot injury.
I think I hit something good.
I don't think it was enough. It wasn't. Oh dear.
What can I do for you?
Glitch. Please. Can you jump to this side?
Taking the high road.
Yes, you are, Glitch. Yes, you are. And fire at him. Obviously, I don't want you firing everything. Wow, that was... Oh, it's because the large laser's still on. Yes, turn the large laser off, please. So, what are we looking at? 30 and 57. Please, fingers crossed. Heat sink, that's not what I wanted. I didn't fire enough. Ah, damn you, game. Damn you. Okay. This will hurt, yes. But it shouldn't be devastating. Okay.
Ready for orders.
Decker. I don't want you shooting her in the center torso. That would mean everything we've done is for nothing. And we can't have too much fire that it goes through. Okay, so. You're only firing at the side. The armor's only got 25. Okay. Fire.
Roger that.
Damn it.
Receiving you.
Okay. Could you... No, you can't punch him on that side. Jump.
Copy that.
I refuse. I am having this mech. Right, so. It's got 5. It's got 9 health there. The center is still strong-ish. So I'm going to turn the lasers off. Oh, I'm half tempted to turn, because we're doing 30. It should be fine. It should be fine. Left arm destroyed. Left torso destroyed. Oh, it's ours. It's ours. Yes. Ah. Get your lance to the Argo, Commander. I've just done it. I'm done. Pilot incapacitated with the torso and the legs. Yes, that's a full mech. So, that is your very first heavy mech in the game. There are easier ways of getting it. That was a particularly difficult way. I mean, don't get me wrong, we just gang mobbed it and, you know, it became ours. But that was risky. We had to do a lot of, you know, running around in order to get it. If you get a couple of head hits, you can, you know, get it a lot simpler. But you don't get to buy heavy mechs very often. It's late game. Well, sorry, no, mid game. So capturing them when they appear is a bonus. It's good. It's good. It's juicy. It's done. I can't believe it. It really worked. The engines are online and I have thrust control. Go now. Celebrate later. Roger that. Hang on, Commander. For the first time in 200 years, this beast is gonna fly.
Mission successful.
Of course it is successful. I'm in control. 1.152 mil. Beautiful. So, we took a bit of damage, and Behemoth is out for 20 days. But we've got ourselves a new mech, people. We've got ourselves a new mech. We've got ourselves a new mech. Look at it. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Now, I actually don't like the next mech, the heavy mech that you can get, the Jaeger. It's not great. It's alright, but it's not great. SRM4s. There are some good things, but normally I always go for mechs and just let RNGs do the rest. So we've got 2 parts of 2 other mechs, a Commando and a Locust. That's alright, that will go in the pile. 2 AC5s, that's quite nice. Long range 10, medium lasers, ooh, some MGs, well we might use them. Although they do need ammo, so I'll think about it. Although I haven't seen any mechs with that many hard points. But me lord, I thought she was dead. Clearly not. You've done excellent work, Commander Lexus, and you've earned yourself the opportunity to do more. Meet your real client. I don't believe that she needs an introduction. I'm happy to see you again, Nighthawk. Or should I say Commander? You've done well for yourself. The old man would be pleased. It must come as a shock to you seeing us here in Alloway, seeing us at all. I apologise for that, but I had to be sure that you were the mech warrior I remembered before I reached out to you. And now, with the Argo on its way to get repaired, I know you are everything that I remember and more. None of that matters, just how are you alive? I can't believe you're standing here. The entire Reach is convinced you're dead. I'm everything you remember. You show up after 3 years, and that's all you have to say? We'll go to the middle one. She was dead. Lord Medea too. I'm sorry, Lady Aranu, but the news feeds ran footage of your dropship getting blown out of the sky on a loop for months. That wasn't her dropship. The broadcast of her death was the Directorate's propaganda. Well-crafted lies to keep the masses in line. And with that, Kamea, I will leave you to your reunion. Best of luck with the negotiations, and keep me apprised of whatever decisions you come to. Lady Cintella's face winks off the view screen. The dull blue glow of her hollow projection slowly dies away. Lady Cintella was right about the propaganda. Nighthawk, my uncle's directorate is run on lies. Though, in this case, they very nearly became true. The Directorate's assassins pursued us into the frontier in the months that followed the coup. We had more than our share of close calls. Eventually they gave up looking for us, and we've been living in exile ever since. Where have you been hiding for the last 3 years? You had Cintella send us after the Argo. I'd like to know why. Yeah, let's go with that. In part, to test your abilities, to make sure that your performance on Commorragh wasn't a fluke. Our experience in the coup has taught us to be careful, Commander Lexus. We couldn't just reach out to you on faith. But the Argo herself is important as well. She isn't just a ship, Nighthawk. She's a symbol of reclamation and rebirth, and the return of better days. You'll see for yourself soon enough. She was a majestic vessel once, a true product of the Star League. Under Dr. Murad's care, she will be again. Okay. You've made it off Commorragh, and you found me. Let's talk why. I imagine you already guessed. I intend to seek justice for my uncle's crimes. I intend to take back the throne. But I can't do it without you. We have resources and an army drawn from across the frontier. Perhaps more importantly, we have the patronage of Lady Cintella and the tactical support of her government. That means money, and a great deal of money. My family hails from there, and I know that my people didn't hold your people in especially high regard. So why are they helping you? Because we're useful. The magistrate, fuck it, we'll leave it at that. The magistrate sees Kamea's claim to the throne as an asset worth paying for. They want to see the dictatorate dealt with, but it isn't in their interest to do it themselves. They'd prefer to keep their own hands clean. The Rimworld frontier is a powder keg, Nighthawk. Tensions between the Tamiane conglomerate, I don't know, and the Federal Sons, are high. And my uncle's military posturing could be viewed as a provocation by either side. If open conflict between superpowers were to erupt, it would be difficult for anyone to remain neutral. The magistrate wants to avoid getting dragged into a major war. And your House Scintilla's best hope for a clean solution. They fill your war chest, you remove the dictatorate from the border, and the magistrate lets tensions between the two factions simmer down on their own. Am I reading the situation correct, Lady Aranu? Correct enough, Mr. Oliveira. But understand that this isn't just about defeating a dangerous situation. For me, this is taking on the directorate is personal. My uncle betrayed me. The founding council have been reduced to a handful of powerless figureheads. Our very identity is being cut away and discarded. House Espinosa is long overdue for a reckoning, and with your help I will bring them one. Join with me, Nighthawk, and we will not fail. You're honourable. If the price is right, then business can be done. The price, of course, Nighthawk. Let us discuss your compensation. Pledge yourselves to me and I will buy your company's debt, all of them. You'll be free to travel and seek clients as you please, so long as you come to me when I call you for you. And on that day that I reclaim my throne, your obligation to me will be forgiven. Your debt wiped clean. Of course, you will also be paid for every battle that you fight at our behest, at a rate that will feel quite generous, given the climate that you are associated to, the clientele you're associated to, accustomed to, not associated. Thanks to House Scintilla, we have money to burn. I don't like the thought of being a noble's pawn, but I don't like being in a hook to a branch of loan sharks either. This sounds pretty good deal to me, boss. I'm just saying. I took down the scum that betrayed my family. It seems only right that I help you. Money to burn. I like the sound of that. I'll fight your war for you, but just so we're clear, you're out if the money dries. We're out if the money dries up. I'm gonna go with this one. I don't really like the betrayed, but I don't really like those two either. So, thank you, Nighthawk. I feel that Raju Montgomery is smiling down on us even now. I take my leave now. I have an army to rally and preparations to make, but it won't be long before I contact you again, and when I do, I'll need you ready. Prepare your company, Nighthawk, our war is about to begin. Yeah, I don't care. Oh, okay, so we got a Centurion from the Argo.
That mech you wanted is back online.
A sturdy and reliable mech. The Centurion is good at both taking and giving a beating. The CN-9-A model are able to engage at range, but their damage curve increases as they approach the target.
That mech you asked for is
The
cleared
quick
for fighting.
draw 4GS are among the finest and most maneuverable of heavy mechs. With decent weapons, they suffer from problematic heat build-up when using all their functions at once, so some caution is needed. Well, that is going to be another very long episode, but I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope my editing has come out alright. We will see. And I will see you all in the next episode. So, take care everyone, and as always, bye bye for now.